My name is Jamie Benson. I volunteer with the Bill Smiley Archives with the Prince Albert Historical Society in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. I think the first attempt at having information about Prince Albert's history probably started in the late 1800s when the first attempt at a historical society was created. Bill Smiley joined the Historical Society and took over the archives in 1977. And from his work up until for the next 20 years or so is why we now know the archives as the Bill Smiley Archives. The plaque behind me here actually has the list of people that in some fashion or another were involved with the archives up until the present day. Most of our time is spent actually answering requests for information and entering new information that arrives into our database system. Okay, this is our main workroom. When I say main workroom, this is where all the volunteers come in to work on their projects. It started off with no computers and one computer, and we now have 5 computers. We also have sets of Henderson's directories, which are similar to phone books, but they also include a reverse lookup for addresses, and those go from 1908 up to about the year 2000. The other real treasure we've got in this room are our long, what we call the long photographs, and these are the long panoramic ones that you see taken many years ago of picnics and special events. The movable shelves here have got things that are too big to fit anywhere else, so we've got community histories that go back for most of the surrounding area, and in fact for anywhere in Saskatchewan if we have them available. And anything that's too large to fit into our archives boxes will go onto the shelves. The archives boxes on this side are actually folders by subject matter of all of our documentary information, textual information, and so on. And we just moved them over from filing cabinets to archive boxes just a couple of years ago. I should mention as well that a few years ago, when the Prince Albert Daily Herald was downsizing, we took over the morgue for them. These are all paper copies of the newspapers going from about 1916 up to 1976. Although the Herald still owns the papers, we are storing them here and we have access to them, of course. We also have microfilm copies that go from 1976 up to about 2008, and we're looking into getting those digitized. In the meantime, we do have the paper copies and we access them quite a bit. This is the last room which we use for the archives. You'll notice all the flat cabinets here. Those store mostly maps or material that's too large to store anywhere else.